Brúarfoss is fast becoming a popular destination in Iceland, and it's pretty obvious why. With its hundreds of small streams and turquoise water, it's a real pearl. Brúarfoss can be a bit tricky to find, and I've already made a video on how to find Brúarfoss, which I will link to in the end of this video. And on that note, an article was made this spring about how the locals have started being annoyed by the amount of tourists who come and visit Brúarfoss. This waterfall is located on private property, and the way to get to it is entering a private area. I made my how to find Brúarfoss video to lead people by the right path towards the waterfall, as to do as little harm as possible to the environment. It should go without saying that you don't litter. What you bring out into nature goes back with you. I have made a link to the article in the description below, and I would highly recommend that you go read it so you have an idea about what's the problems in this area. I'd also highly suggest the Icelandic government to actually fund the project here to make this waterfall more accessible to tourists and everybody else, so we can all enjoy this beautiful waterfall without annoying each other. One of the things you will encounter in Iceland if it's your first trip is that there's photographers everywhere, like all over the place. It's rarely that you can have any place for yourself. In summer so far, my experience is that you have to go to the places you want to visit after midnight. During summer, of course, that's also where the best light is, so that's where most photographers should actually be out. But I can hear that here at Brúarfoss, I'm not going to be alone. I've already seen one drone fly over the place, and obviously I brought my own. There's a lot of opportunity for beautiful compositions under the bridge and along the edges of the waterfall. You can even try to walk out onto the waterfall if you bring some waterproof boots. The bridge is the obvious viewpoint over Brúarfoss. If you want to shoot into the sun from this viewpoint and have the sun visible within the frame, early May and late July, start August is your best chance for this phenomenon. If you're going for deep red skies, come in April or late August instead. If you're there at night or after sunset and you have a lot of glare in the water, I'll recommend bringing a polarizing filter to remove the glare. To get the entire waterfall inside the frame requires a wide-angle lens such as a 16mm, but don't forget your telezoom here either. There's beautiful compositions to capture if you zoom in too. So we've come to a natural break in the Iceland series, since I simply don't have any more video footage. I will have to go back to Iceland and record some more before I can continue this series. But that just means that I can start the Faroe Island series instead. And one last thing, using my analytics tool here on YouTube, I can see that I probably have a lot of subscribers who usually don't look at YouTube each day or each week. So if you want a notification about when I upload a new video, you can subscribe to my email list. Of course, I won't spam you or anything like that. There is a link down below in the description to that also.